welcome to Employee Experience Academy. I'm your host, Kate Mary, and I'm joined today by David Maffey, who is the president, co-founder, and CRO at Acumatica. Hi, Dave. Thanks for joining me today.
Hey, Kate. Thanks for having me.
So I wanted to talk to you today about some of the employee experience technology trends that we've seen in the past year. We saw a lot of organizations implementing collaboration tools like Zoom, Slack, and Microsoft Teams. Now that we've all had a chance to stop and reset and think about the future of work, where do you see businesses making investments in their employee experience tech stack?
Yeah, it's a good question, Kate. I would be remiss, though, if I didn't start by saying that today is Major League Baseball opening day. So I'm rocking my Red Sox jersey as a big Red Sox fan and season ticket holder. The Red Sox are also a customer of Acumatica's, which is, super exciting. So we wish the Sox and all of our other Major League Baseball teams good luck, including the Yankees. I think I'm the only person on the planet that can say that the Red Sox and the Yankees agree on one thing, and it's Acumatica. So that's super exciting.
Fair.
Specific to your question, it's a good question. I think we saw this massive scramble a year ago, right? So the pandemic starts, global organizations, enterprises aren't used to sort of having their entire workforce work from home, shutting down everything from third-party logistics to manufacturing to in-office workers. And so the scramble hit with Zoom and Teams and other tools like that you were talking about to figure out how do we get all these employees that are now remote to start to connect with each other. And I think that the massive push, and you saw it in the numbers, I think Microsoft Teams went from like 11 million daily active users to like 75 million daily active users in less than like 45 days. So we have definitely seen this massive push. The problem, though, is that by solving one problem, you expose another, right? So the institution of these tools or the implementation of these tools put companies in a position to better connect employees to each other. But what got left out in sort of the haste to roll this out was, how do you actually reconnect the business to the employee? Because I think that culture is something that gets talked about a lot, and I think sometimes it's talked about in a sense that is a little bit unquantifiable. But culture is just as much what happens between employees as it is about how the employee thinks, interacts, and operates between him or herself and the business. And so while Teams and Zoom and these other tools have done a great job of connecting the employee to another employee or an employee to a group of employees, it doesn't solve the problem of how to better connect the business to the employee and the employee back to the business and the culture shaping that comes with that. So when I look, and we're seeing it obviously in our business, but when I look over the next, 12 to 18 months, we're seeing these very large global enterprises coming in and they're saying, look, we rolled all this stuff out, we connected everybody with each other, and all of a sudden now the business and the employee are completely disconnected. And so organizations that are delivering employee experience platforms to the market like we are, and our competitors that are having success in this market, you're seeing massive growth in this market and massive investment in this market because people know that's the important next step. Just this past week, a company that we watch and that we're sort of tangentially competitive with called Staffbase, based in Germany, they have a smaller user count than Acumatica has, but they've got a really nice solution they put out for employee communications. They raised a $145 million Series D. So you're talking about massive amounts of money from private equity and venture capitalists that are being pumped into how to solve the problem we're talking about, which is the better connection of the business to the employee and the employee back to the business.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time for this industry, and we'll be watching it very closely along with you, I'm sure.
Yes. We're being in the first couple of days of April, Acumatica just finished another record quarter, and it's exciting because I feel like every time we close a quarter, we send out a big email and a video internally to say how it was yet another record quarter. So, and I know our competitors are having a lot of success in the market as well. And you look at what Microsoft is doing with their Viva platform, and really increasing for companies like us the strength of the plumbing under the covers that allows us to deliver these better employee experiences. And you're really talking about an industry that's taking shape almost like none other.
Yeah, for sure. It's an exciting time. So Thank you so much for your time today, David. This is super informative, and I can't wait to talk to you again.
Thanks, Kate. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a great day, everyone.